welcome to our next online class. We are going to start our next chapter, that is the microorganisms. They are friend or foe. So friend and foe, that means they are friend of us and also they are harmful for us. That we will discuss. So we know that around us number of organisms are there that are visible to us. That may be plant, that may be animal, they are visible to us, yes or no? The number of plants are there, so animals like cat, bat, rat, then dog, then cow, human being, snake, these are the animals we can see. But there are some animals which we cannot see. These are very small in size, they are not visible to our naked eye. Normal eye, with the help of our normal eye, we cannot see these animals. So these organisms, living organisms are called as the microorganisms. Micro means very small. So these the organisms which are very small in size and that are not visible to our naked eye, these are called as the microorganisms. And they are very small in size and their size is compared to 0.00001 millimeter. That means they are measured in a nanometer scale. These are measured, and these microorganisms first discovered by a scientist, that is the Anton van Leeuwenhoek. In the year of 1674, he developed a microscope, highly developed microscope, and on a slide he put some water, and that water contains some, he observed that some organisms are moving and these are the microorganisms. And he first discovered the microorganisms. This person, Anton van Leeuwenhoek, that discovered the microorganisms. First time he observed the microorganisms. So these are very tiny in structure, very small in size. In the nanometer scale, their size is measured. And the study of this, when we are studying this microorganism and what is their life history, what is their physiological activities, all are under a study that is called as microbiology. So the study of microorganisms is called as the microbiology. The study of microorganisms is the microbiology. So from that, one activity is in your book 2.1, that is we have to collect some moist soil, that is the mud from any place you collect it, and add some water and stir it. After some time, the soil particles are settled down at the base. On the water which are above the beaker, you put a drop of water and put it on a slide. At that time, you put it on a slide and put it under the microscope. You observe that small microorganisms are there. And another best example is in the rainy season, you see your shoes, the school shoes you are wearing, the leather belts, the boys who are wearing the belts, made up of leather, and wallets, there are fungus are there. These are nothing but the microorganisms. So there are number of microorganisms are there. So what are these? What are the names of these microorganisms? So till now we discussed what is microorganism. The organisms which are very tiny in structure and they are not visible to our normal eye, they are called as the microorganisms. And the study of microorganism is called as microbiology. And the first microbiologist who discovered the microorganisms, that is the Anton van Leeuwenhoek. And another activity is that two activities you do at your home. First activity is not possible because you all do not have a microscope. Second activity, when you put raw vegetable or bread or any on the surrounding, then you see the fungus are there. That is they are the microorganisms. So microorganisms, what are the names of the microorganisms? Mostly, first is your bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa, and another one is last one, virus. These microorganisms, this is in a transit stage. When this one is present inside the living organism, at the time it is live. But when it is outside of any living organism, it acts like a non-living body. So that's why this is in a transit stage. And what is the effect of virus? That during this period we know that what is the effect of virus, because COVID, that is the coronavirus disease, virus is not helpful. Not one virus is a friend of us. All the virus, they are creating diseases among us. That may be plant, that may be animal, they are creating the diseases. So these are the five categories of microorganisms. First is your bacteria, then algae, then fungi, then protozoa, and then virus. Some features of these microorganisms, I am showing you some features of these microorganisms. See, these are the algae. This is Chlamydomonas. These are the Chara. These are different types of algae are there. When you take the pond water or any stagnant water, then under the microscope you can see the algae. So these are the algae, and what is the structure of Chlamydomonas is given in your book. That is, this is like this structure, and it have a cup-shaped chlorophyll. So two flagella are there. Okay, it is unicellular microalgae. Then come to, these are the fungus. The edible fungus, we know that is the mushroom, and these are the penicillium. These are another. This is penicillium. This is aspergillus. These are the fungus. Okay, these are the structures of the fungus. See, this one is the edible fungus, that is mushroom. We are taking it as food. These are the penicillium. What is its use also we later on we discussed. This is another structure of aspergillus. Then these are the different types of bacteria are there. Some are unicellular bacteria, they are called as coccus, and some are in a chain structure, that is streptococcus or staphylococcus. Different types of bacteria are there. Bacteria are maybe unicellular or multicellular. Okay, so these are the flagellas of bacteria. These are multiflagellate. Sometimes they have single flagellate also there. This is another bacteria, that is Vibrio cholerae, which causes cholera among us. That we will discuss in our proceeding classes. These are the structure different protozoa. This is amoeba that we discussed in our class 7. Then this one is paramecium, structure of paramecium, slipper-like structure. Then this is Plasmodium vivax, which creates your malaria. So these are the different structures of the protozoa. Now come to the last, which is giving that is the virus. So see, this is the structure of a virus. Okay, this is the neck region, a collar region. This is the head, and this is the tail part. Okay, so this is all. These are the structures of different microorganisms. So what are the names of the microorganisms? First is your protozoa, algae, fungi, bacteria, and virus. These are 5 different groups of microorganisms. Okay. Later, after this, I will conclude. And if you have any doubt, then you ask me. Okay. Thank you.